Hello everybody, it's me, and I did tell you that that place was near where I was eating, was very close to Woodbine. So I was driving past and I pulled it. I parked. I haven't gambled in about 3 years now. I was quite badly addicted maybe 15 years ago when I was still teaching, but I wasn't doing substances or drinking at the time. And, it was on and off. It was mostly during summer vacations when I go on road trips and I go from casino to casino. But then I managed to stop, and I started again maybe 3-4 years ago as a controlled burn. And remember, in my system, controlled burns are fighting fire with fire. You know how they direct fires, forest fires, they start the fires to lead it in the direction that they want, away from the cities or whatever. So I started, as a distraction, and this is a very powerful, this is my dragon loves this stuff, This is also a very powerful pull for me. However, and it worked up to a point, but then it started to get out of control. This is 3 years ago. It started to get out of control. The advantage of this one, and people have actually said that to me, is that it's less likely to kill you. It'll leave you bankrupt. You'll be broke, but you'll be alive. You're less likely to be robbed and beaten up. Well, I mean, the casino is robbing us, but other than that, So I'm like, I'm driving past and I'm like, because the cravings are so strong, and I'm not recommending this to anyone. I would not recommend to anyone to, try to substitute one addiction for another. It's not a good idea. It's never a good idea, but I'm doing it, and that too, just because the other one is so, right now, it's just been so strong, the cravings. So I got a little relief from the low-grade depression. But that passed, and the cravings came back two days ago. So I'm like, I'm driving, and that too, I wouldn't have come out here. But I happened to come out here for the wholesale place where I couldn't get the faucets I wanted anyway, and then I ate, which was quite good, by the way. And then I'm driving past here, and I'm like going, at this point, any relief, any distraction. Now, the better distractions, like going to see a movie and, eating out and, going shopping and all of those, rechannelings, the positive rechannelings, art gallery, which I do, and they're okay, they work, but they don't have the same power as this one, because this is real fire, those are lukewarm and they kind, but this is fire, So here I am, Now, what I've done is, this is, junkie strategy. I've left my my credit cards and everything in the car, locked them in the trunk, and I brought only the cash I have on me, $60, and the idea is that I, when that money is gone, which it eventually will be, then I walk out, But I used to do that in my gambling days too, but of course, as soon as the money was gone, I'd go back to the car and get the card. And then I would come back in, get the money from the bank machine, and then take the card back, put in the car, and then I gamble whatever I have, whatever I was able to access, and then I go back. Okay, I'm inside. Familiar sounds and sights. It's starting to kick in. It's a different kind of high for me, but it's also a very high. Weird thing. When I'm coming in, she says, "Take off your mask," and I'm going, "You're not allowed to wear a mask." She goes, "You can't wear your mask when you're walking in, but once you're in, you can put it back up." And I don't know what the heck. Anyway, I'm gonna find maybe one machine and use my $60 and then walk out. This whole most people are not wearing masks because, it kind of freaks me out a bit. And the checking of the machines is also going to freak me out a bit. I've got my sanitizer, so yeah, we'll see. Yes, it's a high. Well, it'll be more so when I actually sit at the machine. But just a familiar, condition stimulus, all the stuff is coming back. But as I said, I don't think it's going to really escalate now because of the whole touching situation and people, with the people aren't wearing masks. Some people are wearing masks, some elderly people, but most people are not wearing masks. Oh, what kind of machine? Oh, it's a double dragon machine. I don't know. They've got weird denominations of things. look, I gotta play a dragon machine. I don't know. I have no idea how much now everything has changed, and but we're gonna do the dragon machine. It's a dragon machine. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Bye for now. Okay, I got some kind of multiply something. I don't know all these new machines that have credit for rent. I don't know how much it's worth. I just wait until, it's like a $20 win. They make a lot of sound, but it's a double dragon machine. It's a double dragon. So the dragon is like, I think I put 20 into it. So we're now above 20. We're at $22, $24. I have no idea how much it's, where does it tell you how much you actually won? But I got 2 double dragons over there, and then 1 dragon there. So whatever. Yeah, it was want to get 30, 40 bucks. Oh, give me some money to play with. Even though I'm not throwing, I'm going to put the sanitizer. Good thing I brought sanitizer. I got 40 bucks. Where the hell does it tell you how much you actually get? The game pays $60. Oh, so I won about 40 bucks, Yeah, so that gives me something to play with. Look, sanitizer. This is what is going to keep me from getting engrossed and staying here for hours and hours. I am not thrilled about this touching things, anyway, I got 60 bucks, We're gonna get cash out, okay? Okay, bye for now. You get us. What do you get? A token? What do you get? The token. Collect. So yeah, everything's changed from my main gambling days. Back then it was like actual. And when did the token come out? Collect now, yes. So after printing $73. Yeah, when I was in my heyday of it was like actual coins, like dollar coins and toonie coins. You used to get big buckets, but now you get this like voucher thingy, $73. So I'm up. Now the goal is not to touch the goal is not to touch the other $40 in my pocket that I came in with, but just gamble with this, and then walk out. And I might be able to do it only because the whole touching thing and the people not wearing masks thing is freaking me out a little bit. But it still is a distraction. It's okay. I had to play this one. Look, it's a double dragon, and I won on the double dragon. Double dragon. So anyway, bye for now. Don't do this at home, people. Do not try a powerful addiction to replace another powerful addiction. Don't try this. It's not recommended. I'm doing it, but it's not recommended. Bye for now. Okay, I sat down. I used to play this one before. It's a 7 quick hit machine, and I it's 5 cents a hit on this. So you play maximum. I don't know how many lines that is, but each time I think it was taking like $5 or something, quite a bit, but $10. But I like 2 or 3 spins. I get it up with 6 quick hits, which is, I don't know, what is it? 5,273 tokens. But those are 5-cent tokens. What did that translate to? Oh, $100 and something dollars? We're up to $135? $200, something like that. Holy shit! But it'll all go very quickly. It would have gone. I would have put all this money back in and all the other money back in, and I would have gone to the car to get more coins, more the cards. The only thing that's going to maybe save me, and I can walk out of here maybe without spending all of this back, maybe, that too is a maybe, is the whole touching thing is freaking me out. Because you have to touch all the machines that everybody else is touching. Everybody's walking around without masks. So that's the only thing that is, oh, speaking of which, I'm going to do some, if I touch the machine thing, I got to put some sanitizer on. So, it's a good distraction, but I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time here, just, the whole touching thing is freaking me out. I'm going to put some thing. So we had a dragon machine, then we had a 7 machine. There are some machines that have cat symbols. We're going to find a cat machine. Anyway, there are lion ones I know for sure, leopard ones, and wolf ones. I played wolf machines, So anyway, let's maybe find another symbolic machine and spend a little bit, and then it's still going. It was more than I expected. We're at $245, $246. And what the heck is like 5-cent machine? 5,000. What the hell is that in cash? Why don't I tell you what it gives you the amounts in thingies. Any 6 wins, quick hit pays 263. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. You have to look at the top. They tell you at the top there. $263. Yeah. I forgot. It's been a while since I've done these things. You have to look at the top, and it tells you winner, $263. So and then I had $100 or so in there, out of which really 20 was mine, and then the rest was one with the Dragon machine. Okay, I cashed out $324 and some cents. So I'm putting 300 into this bucket, and the 20 I'm going to play with on my way out. In the washroom here, I'm going to go wash my hands. I would, all this money would have gone very quickly, and I would have gone and accessed amount of money. But this touching thing and all the machines, and I don't even see people going around wiping machines. They should be doing that, But anyway, so I'm just going to go wash my hands and then play this 20. I saw another Dragon machine. It's a Dragon Fire machine, so I'll play that. Okay, bye for now. Okay, I just washed my hands. There's a Grand Dragon machine. Now, I think it's a dollar machine. It's a dollar machine, and maximum is 5 lines, so that's 5 credits. And there's no point in doing less than the 5 because then you don't get the major things. So I might as well do like 1 or 2 $5 things, so that's like $10. Probably won't get anything, but it's a Dragon machine. I got to do the Dragon machine. Then I saw another Dragon machine back there. Okay, now this one, Lulu and Luigi. I don't know. There's maybe special Disney cat characters or something. There's a cat and a dog. If it was just a cat, I might have played it. I don't like these kind of machines where they got all the lines and you don't know, and I don't even know how much I bet on those. It's got a cat in it. Maybe I'll try it, and then I'll head to the Dragon machine. It's got a cat. Kind of negated by the dog, but there is a cat. Okay, we'll try it. Okay, I got something with the dogs and the cats. It was only like $6, but it was like it was not a big win. $6.06. Okay, let's do one more because it kind of. $1.20. Okay, let's do one more and then we move to the Dragons. No. Okay. The entire $300 winnings that I had in my pocket, of course, I gambled it all. I'm a compulsive gambler. So there was a Panther machine, and then there was a Seven machine. I didn't show all of them, and then I got engrossed in the feeding of machines, and the Panther machine didn't pay off. I mean, it was a cat, didn't pay off. But anyway, so I kept feeding, and then I had $40 left in my pocket from before, from my original, whatever it's called, stake. So, of course, I fed that compulsively. Now, normally, I would go out to the car and get my credit card or my bank card, and I would take out $100 from one of these machines and pay the fee. It's like $3-4, whatever. It's expensive here, and I would pay that. And I would gamble that away, and then I would do another 100, and another 200, and then I would get up, and then I'd be down, and then I'd maximum that I could access, and then I'd be completely broke, and I would go home. So after accessing, I don't know how many hundreds of dollars from my account, whatever my limit is. Today I may not do that, only because I was a little freaked out over that. I kept, washing my hands and, spraying sanitizer. People are touching machines, and most people are not wearing masks. Maybe another 100. Yeah, this is typical. See, this is why I don't come into these places. Anyway, it's distracting. I've kind of forgotten the other thing for a little while, Oh, shit. You can't frickin' win, can you? Anyway, bye for now. I just took out 100. I was going to take out 140 and make it an even 200 because I had 60 stake before. So, but the machine only gives 100s. So I was going to take out 200, but then I've said publicly 100. So now I kind of have to stick to this. Now that I'm doing this shit publicly, I'm like going, I said 100 it is. And, whatever I take out, it's all going to be fed, and I'm very likely not going to be able to work out with anything in my hand anyway, because that's what I do. It's compulsive gambling. But in the meanwhile, it's distracting the dragon. The dragon is quite happy. If somebody was to offer the dragon lines inside, looking, no, thank you, I'm good. This is a very high for my dragon. So, and by the way, I figured out, of course, why they make you show your face when you walk in. You can't do the mask because they take pictures looking for cheats. There's cameras everywhere. So anyway, I've got my mask down. I walk in, I lose this 100, and this time I am, no matter what, I'm getting in the car and I'm driving home to the kids. And I said this publicly, and I'm going to do it. Bye for now. Okay, I was down 20 from my 100, and I got one of these. You've got to pick 1, 2. Oh, it's going to be 2 times. 10. Okay, wait. 20. 15. Oh, it'll be a 7. Okay, so I got a few free games here. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay, let's see. Okay, I lost that 100 very quickly. Very quickly indeed. So, you know what? This is not a slow burn. This is a quick burn. It's like quick burn through money. But, I did try to take out another 100, but it's not giving me. It says your financial institution is denying. I know there's money in there, but I think that the withdrawal from the casino kind of became a red flag because I haven't been gambling in quite a while. So if they see something unusual, some change of habit, at least I think that's what it is, which is a good thing for me because I would have taken out another 100 and then another 100 and as much as I could have accessed. Now, I could always go to the car and take out another card from a different account, which I don't know whether that's linked to it is linked to this, whether that red flag goes for all my accounts, I don't know. But I don't want to find out, and that too, this is going to be a bit of an effort, not finding out, not going to the car and getting the other card, trying that account, trying Visa. That's going to be an effort, and then I have to stop at a bank. I have to go to the bank tomorrow and just see what happened. I think it got red flagged just because I just stopped here at the plaza at the ATM just to make sure that everything was okay. Yes, and the bank balance is there, showing the $104 withdrawn at ATM a little while ago. $4 service charge at the casino, ATM. But the rest of the money is there. I'm pretty sure it just got red flagged. Hello, everybody. It's me, and there's one of the babies is there, and here's the other baby. They're both here. I was looking all over for the second one, and he was hiding somewhere. So both the babies are here. Agita is under her bed. They're not going to disturb her. She's under that part of the bed. Well, the news is I took a couple of gummies, and I think I'm just starting to feel them. I've got like some music concert on TV, on Netflix or whatever. Last time I taped while stoned, I think my friend said, you were talking a lot, it was starting to show. But then it's kind of hard to tell because I do talk a lot and I talk fast anyway. So but I think they're just starting to kick in, and I'm just going to lie on the sofa and pass out. So far so good. As I said, having spent the $160 at the casino was worth it for reduced pull. And hello everybody, I'm here in the S430 at my favorite chapters in Oakville because there's good parking and everything here. And I just bought some books, including a light I need kind of for this particular stage of where I am for dragon battling. I need something just right. Light, but absorbing, but not too light. If it's too light, if it's not well written, then I can't read it. So, and I haven't read fantasy in a long time. I used to read a lot of, Guy Gabriel Kay and George R.R. Martin and all of that stuff. I never saw Game of Thrones, but I read the series years and years ago. So, I do like fantasy, but I haven't read it in a long time. So I'm kind of hoping that fantasy. So I picked up this, and it was regular price, it was not on sale or anything. But there's a second one in the series is out, in hardcover. So I said, maybe I should try the first one in the series. So as I said, it's not on sale, but it's not expensive. It's like paperback, $22 or whatever, $35. So I got that, and then I got some remainder books. So less than the cost of a few spins on the, on the slot machine. Now, since yesterday, I think I made my last post, or my last footage I taped last night, just as I took the gummies. And I ended up taking a third gummy because I didn't want to take any chances, but that kind of pushed me over the top. I got kind of paranoid. And I was watching like a Pink Floyd. Maybe that didn't help. A Pink Floyd concert video. And then I got really paranoid, but it was okay because I was just, I couldn't do much. I just kind of couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. Just kind of passed out on the bed, thinking paranoid thoughts. So, but this morning I got up, by noon, because, so the 3 gummies is 0.6 milligrams, each one is 2. So I know what my dose is. I can't go above 2. If I take 3, then the paranoia kicks in. So anyway, but it worked. I mean, I did not, last night cravings were less, much less. Well, I got paranoid and passed out, so, and then today cravings have been less. So yesterday's, gambling binge, the feeding the dragon, another very powerful, another very powerful thing that it likes, and I kind of got off cheap with losing $160. Normally, when I'm in a gambling binge, I lose a lot more, But anyway, so but it worked. As I said to my friend, $160 for a little bit of. Hello, everybody. I'm here at Bombay Bill, and I'm having my vegetable thali, and it's very good, So I'm going to finish the thali. I've got what is that? Palak paneer, dal, matar, aloo, potato and peas, and there's rice, and there's a char, and there's naan, and there's raita, and there's a gulab jamun for dessert, and there's green chilies. So I'm happy with this. So I'm going to eat this and then head back to the kids. The news is the pull is lower today. It is. So that $160 that I lost yesterday, it fed the dragon. It's kind of satiated for now, So, I don't know how long it's going to last. But, it was worth the $160 for a little bit of relief, So I was able to. I spent time with the kids in the day, and I, replied to an email, and I did a journal entry, and I came out, and I did shopping, and I got some books. So I'm going to finish this, head back to the kids, make a journal entry, feed the kids, and maybe even try to read a little. I don't think I'm going to be able to edit and post tonight. Hello, everybody. I just got back. I got some cola. And I had to park myself because I don't give the mini to the valets. And I come here and look, I get this little thing. One baby is there, one baby is there. I don't see any bunches, any clumps of hair anywhere. I don't think there have been any major fights. Geeta's nicely settled in there. She feels safe. The babies may have approached to be friendly and then got hissed at or hit at. But I don't think there are any actual fights when I'm out. At least I hope not. We should get one of those, hidden nanny camera thingies, kitty cameras. Anyway, I'm back. Oh, the pull. But, a minute at a time, second at a time, whatever, I'm doing it. It's like, oh my God, it's draining though. So I'm now going to, and I got some energy drinks and some cola, maybe some energy drinks, not a lot. One at a time, but I don't like the weed thing. It just made me very paranoid. It doesn't, and I don't think the energy drink is going to help much either. But anyway, I'm now going to edit and post. Maybe go for a walk now that I can leave the kids, to unsupervised for up to an hour. Not much longer than that, but up to an hour. If I'm local, then I might go for a walk, just a little fresh air. After editing and posting. So it's probably going to be 2 podcasts. It's a lot of material. We'll see. And I have books. If the craving lets up enough that I can read, and I got a fantasy because hopefully that I can get some traction with that if it's well written, that is. So we'll try that later. If the maybe after I didn't post the dragon will just calm down a little bit. Anyway, exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. Anyway, from the four of us, okay. So we got Agita, we got one baby there, and we got one baby there, and Daddy makes four. Bye for now. Geetha just came into her thing, and if I hadn't mentioned it before, just to make this clear, today's a full 10 weeks clear. Full 10 weeks. Sort of a 2-day range, the beginning of a binge and end of binge is the last one. So this was like the end of the binge. So it's like a full, actually it was early Saturday morning the binge ended. So it's over 10 weeks. And as I said to a friend on, email or text, from 6 to 10 weeks. So from 6 weeks, the cravings just came and have stayed. Got a little bit of reprieve when I had a minor depression episode, that's 3 or 4 days, and then it started up again. And then I got like a few hours at the casino and afterwards, and then next day it started up again. So I just kind of have to live with the cravings, just wear the thing out. As I said, it's wearing me out, but it's okay. We'll do it. Edit and post, time with the kids, reading, walks, breakfasts, everything in my repertoire, So from the four of us to there, and I guess there's a bit there somewhere, It's okay, so I'll go that way. From the four of us, there's Agita. So, from Agita and the two babies, there onto the chair, beside the chair, from the four of us, bye for now.